Hi, I recently got a Acer Predator Helios 300 with a GTX 1060 card inside of it to test the RICOH THETA V and the HTC Vive with Steam VR. So I've just downloaded a test application from GitHub. We'll give it a try and see how the performance. So I like the size, the general feel of the laptop, and the weight. Everything is looking pretty good on the initial usage of it. It comes with 3 USB ports, 1 USB 3.0 and 2 USB 2.0 ports, also an HDMI port. Plugging the HTC Vive into the Predator, absolutely no problems. There's enough ports. So if it works, it'll be a sweet little package that is highly portable. So I tried to launch the application and I just realized I don't have Steam or Steam VR installed on the computer. So I'm just downloading it from the Steam VR site and we'll get back to you soon. So installed Steam VR. I downloaded the sample application from GitHub and I also installed the RICOH THETA UVC 4K driver 1.0.1. And it's getting close. I need to configure HTC Vive for the room setup. Okay, so basically I got the headset working. I have to reinstall the sphere, and I think the GitHub repository needs some work, but appears to be working pretty well. The Predator fan is blowing very loudly right now. Guess I'm standing about 3 feet away from the laptop and I can definitely hear the laptop fan blowing. The seems pretty instantaneous when I look around. So if I raise my hands up or if I look around, it's changing instantaneously, so the performance definitely works. So continuing the test of the Predator Helios 300, it does have a 4-core i7 inside of it, and the CPU is actually maxed out at 100% during the initial test, so I still have the HTC Vive application running. Just for comparison, on my desktop computer, it's probably only running about 30% with a 4-core i7. However, on the desktop CPUs, the per core clock speed is usually much higher than a laptop. So, and the fan is quite audible. So I haven't checked the thermals yet, but we'll see how hot this thing is getting. So while the laptop, the tracking is very smooth. I'm really liking the tracking and the smoothness of the video within the headset. However, the fan is very loud. It's running about close to 100% CPU utilization, and the per core temps are about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 80 degrees C. So, you know, it's not enough to cause a thermal throttling. If it's under maybe 90 degrees C, up to 100 degrees C, it's probably okay. So at 80 degrees C, it's okay, but it is still running pretty hot, and so we'll have to deal with that. I'm going to try a laptop cooler and see if that makes a difference. Picked up this cooling pad from Amazon.com. It's probably about $22. Let's see whether it is able to reduce the temps a little, or at least reduce the sound of the fan. You know, just for comparison, on my desktop computer, which is overclocked to well over 4 gigahertz, it doesn't make any sound. My desktop computer is water cooled, so I'm going to apply this cooling pad to the bottom of the laptop and we'll see whether it makes a difference. Alright, so I put the cooling fan on, and I've also connected my earbuds, so I'm getting single channel audio over the Theta V. There's actually a slight lag with the audio. It's probably less than a second. And I can pretty clearly hear the laptop fan from within the headset. It's probably because the Theta V is close to the back of the laptop. The thermal pad did reduce the temperatures by about 5 degrees. And I think the fan volume from the laptop itself actually did go down a bit. So far so good. Good performance. And I've got the temps down about 5 degrees. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to get back and hopefully I can get this thing configured for VRLA. Might be able to put it down at the RICOH booth if I get it configured. But so far the tests are pretty good. So the plus is that the performance of the GTX 960, or actually 1060, and the i7-4 physical core is quite good. Downside is it's pretty loud, the fan, and it's running pretty hot, which hopefully the laptop cooler, the pad, will take care of some of that. Overall, I would say that it's a thumbs up for the Predator Helios 300. See you around soon.